Throughout history, there have been many great leaders. In the United States, there was Abraham Lincoln. In Britain, there's Winston Churchill. And in Rome, there was Julius Caesar and Augustus. Domitian is not on this list of the best leaders. In fact, he's on the list of some of the worst Roman emperors. Well, how did he become so bad, and what exactly was his leadership like? Was it as awful as many say it was? This is the life of Domitian. Part of the Flavian dynasty, Titus Flavius Domitianus, or Domitian for short, was born on October 24 in the year 51. During the civil war in which his father was fighting, Domitian was seen as representative of the Flavians and was well respected, even though he had not done anything yet.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't do anything.
When his father returned to Rome, he lost his privilege and did not show any interest in learning from his father, who then became the emperor, making him ill-prepared for his future role.
Son, why don't you come and learn? Because I don't care?
After his father's death, his brother was emperor, and once his brother Titus died after only 2 years of rule, Domitian took over as emperor in the year 81. After the previous dynasty of rulers, a lot of Rome lay in ruin from burning and destruction during the Civil War. Domitian actually did some good things about this, rebuilding a lot of Rome and building new temples and halls. However, he also spent a lot of time, money, and resources on making games and entertainment for him and the people. So if Domitian did all these great things, why is he regarded as such a bad emperor? Well, it was his attitude, paranoia, and greed that led him to become that person. He was very timid and afraid of what people thought of him and what they might do to him. He was embarrassed about being bald.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
He accused his wife of cheating and almost put her to death. He took the power from the Senate and executed several senators and many officers. He was always jealous of many people, having governors or military leaders executed because too many people liked them, or they did more than him. The successful general Agricola put Domitian in a tough position because he did not know to be jealous of him or to celebrate the Roman victories he brought. Domitian ordered spies to get information by any means possible, and many prisoners' hands were cut off in order for them to give information. He had mirrors put in places where he usually walked so that he could always be looking behind him for assassins. However, after all of this, he still wasn't careful enough. There were several assassination attempts on Domitian throughout the years of his rule, and finally, in September of 96, there was a successful one. The death of Domitian is the most documented assassination from Roman times. It was planned by a group of court officials that wanted to kill him because his awful reign had gone on too long. He had executed too many, established too many hurtful laws, and done too many bad things to be unpunished. The conspirators all feared for their lives and felt they had to do something about it. This plot to kill Domitian was supported even by his wife, Domitia.
Yeah, I'm sick of him. Go ahead.
The assassination was carried out by an officer named Stephanus, who faked an injury in order to hide a dagger under his cast. He entered Domitian's quarters to give him a list of people that may be plotting against him.
Here, sir. This is the next batch of people to execute.
But what Domitian didn't know was that the real traitor was there in front of him, one of the people he trusted as a supplier of information. Stephanus pulled out his dagger and stabbed Domitian. But before Stephanus could finish the job, he got back up and held Stephanus back while Domitian tried to grab his secret dagger. But the conspirators had already removed it earlier that day.
Ha! What? You think you can best me, fool?
No, no.
I have my secret dagger, right? What? Where is it?
Ah!
A few others came into the room and helped Stephanus take down Domitian. Even then, while Domitian was fighting them off, he was able to injure Stephanus, causing him to die shortly after the assassination.
You fought bravely, soldier.
The people, especially the senators, were joyous at the news of Domitian's death. With him, the Flavian dynasty had come to an end, and an era of great paranoia and fear ended in Rome.